Welcome back. This is part 3 of Tesla Effect. We just got a ladder. We're going to investigate the crime scene, but first, let's take a look at this.
It's the old Savant School. That had a short tenure here on Chandler Avenue. Lots of impressive graduates, though.
Yes, just take a look at all these guys.
Most likely to be a beatnik. Must have been class president. It's like he's looking through me.
Oh my god. Look. Oh, those eyes. Those eyes, man. Look at that. It's even creepier when I do that.
Most likely to become president?
Let's look at all these wonderful people.
Cutest couple, class of 2022. Meow. Well, this joker might have taken submit a headshot too seriously. Yeah, don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Well, winter is coming.
This guy. This guy.
PI rule number 47. Never trust anyone with a monocle.
Yeah, we'll come back here, take a look at some more graduates later. Right now, we've got a crime scene to investigate. You can run by holding down the shift key.
Nice ladder.
Nice ladder.
That's not right.
Dude.
That accomplished nothing. Looks like someone shot out the window on the second floor of the electronics shop.
There we go.
Nice ladder. Yeah, Louis once told me these rooms were used by bootleggers and smugglers during Prohibition. There were hidden panels in rooms where they'd hide their stash.
Stash.
Someone needs to update their poster collection. Prohibition ended 100 years ago. Someone needs to update their poster collection. Prohibition ended 100 years ago.
You know, the first thing about being an alcoholic is that you repeat yourself. You know, the first thing about being an alcoholic is that you repeat yourself.
And that's a damn shame. This guy was working diligently to get a free sub at Inspector Burns' barbecue.
Oh god, another puzzle. Get away! Run away!
Someone's been spying on the citizens of Chandler Avenue. Oh, I was anti-Habitian myself.
Obvious shelf.
What the hell's been going on in there?
Can't push it. I suppose it has something to do with this. We gotta know where the answer key is.
Nice ladder.
Yes, it is a very nice ladder. No, we can't go into any of these other doors, so it looks like all we got left is, unfortunately, that puzzle. And it's a game assignment. I didn't catch the first color there. Sorry. Sorry. I always hated Simon as a kid. And this one doesn't even have the helpful beeps. Yeah, I suck at remembering patterns. Okay. I believe I have the combination now. It is 15, 8, 12, 9, 3, 1, 4, 10. Yay! It was the last one. And we opened up a hole in the floor. Ow.
Ow. Don't shoot.
Day 2, the second day. Tex gets his mojo on, or dial M for moron.
Following our first lead and we get ourselves caught in a laser net. All in a day's work, right?
Smart Alex had a point, but I wasn't going to let him have the satisfaction of knowing so. There was one good thing about spending hours stuck in a laser net. You've got time to think. Who is this guy? Who killed him? And what kind of surveillance was he doing right across from my apartment? And what's in the metal canister? Have 7 years really passed without me remembering it? Is it related to my head injury or the injection mark on my arm?
Is he dead?
Well, I think you missed a hell of a party.
Party?
Yeah, you're here in time for the laser show.
I wouldn't do that. I was here to meet Carlos Maldonado. Is that you? Or him?
Look, I just stumbled onto this little nightmare, and I need to find out who this guy was and what he was doing. I'm a PI, and I assume this guy is Maldonado. My name's Murphy. Who are you?
Mason said Maldonado was a PI. Were you working with Mason too?
I'll be honest. I don't know if I was working for Mason or not. Actually, I'm having severe memory problems here, so anything you can tell me about Maldonado or Mason or what's in the cryo chamber here would be greatly appreciated.
I think I set off an alarm when I came in here. I don't usually do this kind of thing. I was just trying to help Mason. He said, come in here, find the PI, get the cryo chamber, and keep it safe.
Hey, I found that first.
Slow learner. You have to find Mason. I think he's in big trouble with bad people. I don't know why. He's a neurologist, for God's sake. But you have to promise me that if I let you go, you won't come after me. You'll find Mason.
Oh, I promise. My fingers are so frozen I can't cross them.
Live long and prosper.
If your memory problems are part of all this, Mason is the only one who can help you. So you need to find him and bring him back safe just as much as I do. I'll be in contact soon.
Man, those cops are getting close, but I don't want to leave this place without a clue. I better hurry up and find something before they get here. Not even one crate of mixers. This guy was hardcore. Not even one crate of mixers. This guy was hardcore. Yeah, tough break, hombre. Yeah, Louis once told me these rooms were used by bootleggers and smugglers during Prohibition. There were hidden panels in rooms where they'd hide their stash.
Okay, let's look on the desk.
Must be the poor guy's wallet. This SOB's been living up here, watching my every move. This SOB's been living up here, watching my every move.
Strictly speaking, I would never encourage anyone to break the law, but those sirens are getting awfully close, and a life sentence for a machine can last a very long time. So move!
Fine, we'll move.
As I try to make my great escape down the ladder, I find two officials waiting to greet me. Hello, boys.
Well, if it isn't Tex Murphy, what were you doing in there?
Well, it's a little hard to
Oh, you know the drill.
I was really trying to get my hands on that surveillance equipment. Maybe I could see exactly what happened to me. Now the only way I'll find it is if New San Francisco's finest decides to play ball with me. I don't know where they'd start now, but I'd better polish up on the old Murphy charm.
Whether you're a mutant or a normal, San Francisco is our home. Be a part of the solution to crime. See something suspicious, please report it to the SFPD immediately.
Walking in place.
I got about a million things to do, and wasting time on you ain't one of them.
Didn't take you long to get in trouble, did it? You here to turn yourself in?
Well, first of all, no. And second of all, Danwich, you know me. You didn't have to send your goons down to get me. If you wanted me to come down, just ask me.
I'm surprised you remember me.
I may not have told anyone this before, but you're actually my favorite patrolman.
In case you didn't get the memo, I head up the department now. And things aren't as loosey-goosey as they were under Malden.
Well, I hope you're more helpful than he used to be. Look, I know this is gonna sound pretty crazy, but hear me out. This morning, I wake up with a massive head injury and an injection mark on my arm. No idea how I got either one of it. Then I talk to a few people, I find out I can't remember anything over the last 7 years.
You're right, it does sound crazy. But, go on.
Thing of it is, my last memory is me and my lady friend getting shot.
Your lady friend, that was, Chelsea Bando?
Yeah. You know that.
Well, I know your burned-out speeder was found a few weeks later with Miss Bando's DNA inside of it.
You know what? It is true. Chelsea's dead.
Close the case. Though a few of us thought something didn't feel quite right about it.
do you mean?
Well, the scene was too staged. But I'm not saying Chelsea isn't dead. The last time anyone saw her was with you at the Golden Pagoda.
What are you saying? I was a suspect?
You were, in fact. I'd have to look at the case. You were cleared at some point.
Can I look at the case files?
Now, you know you can't, so don't even ask. Look, Murphy, I feel for you. But it was a long time ago. Chelsea was pronounced legally dead, and there's no evidence to believe otherwise. I don't know what else I can tell you.
Did you ever catch the guy who shot us?
No arrest. Somebody high up on the chain locked that case down and threw away the key. Even if I wanted to see the file, I'd have to pull some strings.
And I don't feel like moving out of my chair to even
Until
pull
I see
anything.
something or get some information, I'm just not going to be able to believe that Chelsea's gone.
I'm sorry, Murphy, I really am. If you can find me some new clues on the case, I'll do what I can to get it reopened. That's the best I can do for you. Good luck.
No. I don't believe it. My gut tells me she's still alive. But I'll find out one way or the other. So why is it you think I came down here to turn myself in?
Well, we just found you at a crime scene with a dead body. That dead body happens to be Carlos Maldonado, a PI working the same neighborhood as you. Is that your way of intimidating the competition?
No, but it should be.
The name Maldonado means nothing to me. And I insist that you give me a polygraph test to prove it.
I was just reviewing your file when you came in.
Is that a lot? 'Cause it looks like a lot.
August 2047. Beek Nariz, NSFPD informant. Beaten and hospitalized after providing information about Tex Murphy. Nariz refuses to identify his assailant. No charges ever filed. November 2048. Surveillance video shows suspected extortionist Jen Lee leaving the Golden Pagoda with Tex Murphy, never to be seen again. The case remains unsolved. Shall I go on? In the past few years, you've gained quite a reputation for yourself. You've got New San Francisco's criminal underbelly running scared.
I can honestly say that I have absolutely no memory of any of these crimes. I mean, I'll take a polygraph test if you want.
We arrest
He really
criminals
wants
so
a
they can be
polygraph
tried
test.
in a court of law. We don't just kill them, and I won't tolerate vigilantism. If you didn't kill Maldonado, what were you doing then?
I was awoken by gunshots. I was just trying to find out what was happening. I followed the trail and saw that Maldonado had surveillance equipment aimed at my office. I want to find out what he recorded.
Who cares what he recorded? If you're such an upstanding citizen, you've got nothing to hide, right?
Come on.
Yeah, right. You're not going to check inside my toilet tank, are you?
I don't even think you're joking about that. You're free to go, Murphy. For now. Any questions?
We really can't ask about any of this shit.
I'm not sure what to think of you, Murphy. I have no evidence of an abduction, just a dead body and only one person of interest. It might be in your best interest if you could find out what happened. That whole neighborhood seems to attract more than its fair share of trouble. As far as the coroner and the commissioner were concerned, finding Chelsea's remains in your speeder were enough to pronounce her legally dead. She's an investigative reporter at the Bay City Mirror, one of the less obnoxious ones.
Aw, everybody likes Taylor.
I'm not allowed to let you see it. I know Maldonado was a dirtbag, but unless it's in self-defense, killing somebody, even a dirtbag, is a crime and will be prosecuted.
That encrypted memory stick probably has some useful information on it.
Oh, great advice. If you could help me break it, then I'd be impressed. Guess I'll have to see if anyone else on the street can break it for me.
3 cards to midnight.
It's a 3 cards to midnight shop.
Oh, hey, look, there's a card.
Archie helped me out on my Pandora Directive case where we met a charming fellow named Jackson Cross.
I'm gonna do you the favor of a lifetime. I'm gonna let you walk. But if I catch you meddling in NSA affairs one more time, I'm gonna put a bullet right in your eyeball. Is that clear? Get this pukehead out of my office. I'll be watching you, Murphy.
Man, I thought this would have ended up in the Andes Mountains. 3 cards at midnight isn't open right now. I'll have to try back later.
Oh, nice of the cops to leave the ladder there. Rook's pawn shop's open. And so's the electronics shop. I suppose I'll have to make my decision next time. I'd like to thank you for watching this latest part in Tesla Effect. I will be continuing this game at a later time. Until then, you have yourself a lovely evening.